Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Uh, Pretty good. It's
I,
the Mondayest Tuesday ever.
I was just going to say, I almost just said, hey, everybody, it's Monday, except it's not Monday.
It's not.
Wait, Nathan, will you turn this right here light on? It's pretty dark. That one turned on the other day. It was pretty good. I'm feeling pretty dark in here today.
Yeah.
We've been messing with the stuff in
I
here.
look huge. You look so little.
I am
I
little.
sit a lot closer to my camera.
Huh?
Hi, everybody from
Oh, okay,
California
good.
and Texas and Wyoming and Idaho and Ohio and
Yeah.
North Carolina. Oh, my
Thank you.
goodness. Hi. Thank you
Hello,
guys for your
everybody.
patience as we
I
fix
have a cordial way of, yeah, we're excited. It's so much
yeah.
fun for everybody to be here today.
We have a big announcement today, and I am so excited to finally spill the tea and stop holding in this huge secret.
I know. Because
It's
like
so
how many videos and lives have we been doing that we're like, oh wait, we can't talk about it. Oh,
I
there's a
mean,
wait, we can't talk about it. Oh wait,
I have
we can't talk about it.
I have given some pretty big hints to it though. I can't lie. It's hard for me to keep it a secret. Like
It
good secrets are just you just want to like blurt it all out. But
all of it.
we
Yeah.
we wanted to get through Memorial Day, and we also wanted to like fine tune some of these things that we were going to be bringing to you all. If you are a part of our insiders group or a VIP of our March event, you already know what we're going to say today because we had a little private
We had
exclusive
a little
lunch with you guys last week.
yes, yes.
So if you're not a part of that, you will want to be a part of it this time. So, because this isn't the last time we're going to be doing these events. And if you didn't know, today we're going to be sharing a lot of the information
A lot of the
about
information.
about our upcoming June virtual event. So we did this fun event back in March. It was virtual. It was 3 days, and we had like 8 different presenters come on from different brands and educators and influencers to teach you so many different types of sewing and quilting and crafting, and just educate you guys for 3 straight days. It was so fun.
It was
High
so fun.
energy, lots of fun.
And just the tips and tricks that we got from that event made me want to pull my sewing machine out again because I hadn't pulled it out in a while. And so it made me want to pull it out and get back into trying things that I have never tried. I felt confident with stuff that I didn't think I would ever be confident in. It was a great event. It was so much fun.
Thank you. I had a great time. I mean, I would say I'm a pretty advanced sewist. I mean, I would put myself in that category, but
I think that's fair.
I still learned things from the people because they're so well knowledgeable and experienced in their niches that they've dove in so deep that they're like, this is their expertise. And just the tips. I mean, like Raina shared tips on Rona shared tips on like sewing curves for quilt blocks, which is something I've been super intimidated to try. So while I know a lot about quilting, I would say that sewing curves is probably not my forte. But now that I feel empowered to be able to do those types of techniques because of it, and that's just one example of what the knowledge that was shared. So if you did tune into our March event and you're saying hi today, let us know in the comments if you watched or participated or even watched the replay of our March events. By the way, they're still on our YouTube channel. You can go back and watch.
You can go back. Yeah, you could go back. Ignore all of the dates and things we talked about, but you could still go back and get all of the tips and tricks. Knowledge. Yeah, all the knowledge that was in there. It was amazing. It was so great.
Now, all of our feedback has been very helpful. We did a survey afterwards with our VIPs and with our insiders group to help better make the next event, like to continue to improve upon what we had built. We definitely, for our first event, virtual event, I feel like we hit it out of the park. Jenny said she's rewatched it 2 times already. Jenny,
oh, that's so sweet. I love that. That's so cute.
She said the iron maintenance tips were so awesome from Michelle with Aliso.
Yeah.
I agree. I had my iron sitting here, my Aliso iron, and she was talking about these tips. She's like, you see right here where it builds up? And I was like, I've never even noticed that before, but now I'm so grossed out by my iron, I have to go clean it.
You're like maintaining it every Friday now just to keep it all.
It gets a spa day more than I do. Carol said she loved the March event. Kathy said she participated. I appreciate you guys letting us know that. We got a lot of great feedback, and we took that and said, how can we make it bigger and better? And that is what we're we're going to share with you today, because we have definitely made our June event really, really, really big. And I'm so excited.
We're so excited. And so that's what we're here to announce, right? We are talking about our June Handmade Collective event, which is happening June 18th, 19th, and 20th.
Yeah,
right?
So mark your calendars, June 18th,
mark your calendars,
18th,
19th, and 20th.
Yes.
And some things are similar to last year. Some things we've improved on from last year. We've added some things over last March. It's not a year ago. It was in March. The last event. It feels like a year ago and 5 minutes ago all at the same time.
I know.
If that could even make sense, because it feels like we've been working so hard on this one that we haven't had any time since the last one, but it also feels like it was a year ago that we had the last.
I know. And well, just to give you guys a little information, so things that haven't changed. It's still 3 days. It's still a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So remember, it's June 18th, 19th, and 20th. The time, the start time is still 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. That is noon Eastern for those on the East Coast. You guys can do the math. We did extend our day a little bit longer. We've added, so instead of going to like 1 or 1:30, we're going till 2 p.m. So 10 to 2 Mountain Standard Time, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Which means we have more presenters than last time.
So last time we had 8.
Yes.
This time we have 11 live presenting, and then 2 that have like pre-recorded little segments. So 13 total.
13.
Between educators and brands. Like I'm telling, and nobody's teaching the same thing twice. Like it is so much knowledge, so many more giveaways.
So many more giveaways, because you guys, those of you that were here last time for that March event, know how we love a good giveaway.
So my wheel is sitting over here ready to be spun. My spin wheel.
It's been sad and lonely since March. So more presenters, more giveaways. Now, the thing that we want to remind everybody that I want to make sure, and I haven't even told Bethany I was going to say this, but I just wanted to make sure that it's not anything Bethany doesn't already know, but it's something that I wanted to make sure that we mention. So last March event, if you go back and watch the replay, or if you participated in that event, if you pre-register for the events, then you are entered into all the pre-registration giveaways. We will have spontaneous giveaways, so you do not have to pre-register for the event. But for the big giveaways, for the special giveaways, you want to pre-register for that. Plus, you'll get a better discount throughout the event as well if you register. So you got to make sure that you go register. If you go to our website right now, there's a banner on the front page already there. So you can pre-register for the event. So make sure that you do that. So you're in there for all of the giveaways. You get all of the information. You get all of the. Now I'm gonna remind me if I'm mistaken. You get the downloads if they're available for the presenters. You get
you get all sorts of stuff, right? So we do a lot to promote our presenters. We want to give them as much time as possible. So not just during the live stream, but there's a blog post on every single one. We send out an email about every single one. We have multiple social posts about them, announcing them. You'll get in those blog posts and on our website, you'll find any downloads for patterns or write-ups or handouts that they've created, any discounts that they're offering on their own products or patterns or tutorials or courses. Also, if they're doing any giveaways, you can kind of see what they are in advance. So you kind of get a sneak peek at what some of these are. Now, I love that, Melody, that you called out the giveaway situation. So again, this is a free virtual event. You can hop onto our YouTube or Facebook those 3 days and just tune in and watch.
Yes.
And we do random spin to win giveaways for those watching live. Okay. Yes. Super random. We never know. I may have
whenever we're feeling it.
Yeah. Every day. But to enter into the giveaways that are donated by our sponsors and by Caterpillar, you do have to register. That registration is free. It's just a matter of signing up. It's going to give you information in advance. You're going to get a schedule, daily schedule. You're going to get more information in your inbox about the event, so you're prepared. Even if you can't tune in live, you will still be entered to win those giveaways by registering.
If you're registered.
The only way you can win live giveaways is if you're tuning in live. So, why not register? It just kind of locks you in case you can't tune in the whole time. So I just want to call that out. Now, we do have something new that we're offering this time, and we've kind of laid it out a little differently because we wanted to add to the experience. We wanted you to be able to enjoy the experience a lot. Even beyond the experience. You know, last time the experience ended, we were all kind of sad that it came to an end. We weren't ready for it to be over. Yeah. And then you could just go watch the replay and that was the kind of it, right? But we decided that we wanted to create something special and create a new VIP experience. This is truly a full access experience. If you are ready to engage and learn and get the most out of this event and the teachers presenting and everything. It's going to include some extra things outside of the live where we would get to connect and participate through post live Zooms and a networking event virtually to connect with other sewists and crafters and quilters like yourself. I really, really wanted to find ways that we could bring people together beyond the chat on a YouTube or Facebook Live, right? I told Melodee and I told Nathan and the team, I said, when I started creating these, I wanted to take the best of all of my in-person experiences and make it virtual. And one of the things that I felt like we were missing was the ability to connect with the community more intimately. And that's what we've added to this bonus content in this VIP experience. So I'm really excited about it. We've got several people said that they've already registered. Jana said she's already signed up for the VIP bonus experience. I'm super excited about that. Steve said he got the VIP as well. So we've already shared some of it here in some private announcements, but this is our first time really announcing this publicly. Now, Nathan, our CEO, did a wonderful video about our VIP experience. So I want to share that video with you guys. We are going to play that video for you. It is on our website. While this video is playing, I will drop a link to the registration page so you can sign up either for the free version or for the VIP experience, because I want you guys to take advantage of it. Melodee, is there anything else that you wanted to share before I hit play on this video?
Yeah, before you hit play, I just want to say someone says a little bit lost. So I just want to make sure that we
Pamela,
clearly, yes. I just want to clearly explain what's going on. Yeah. The Handmade Collective, and I'll just the levels here. So the Handmade Collective is a free virtual event. You can pop in and join at any time. There will be discounts, there will be sales, there will be preempted or not premeditated giveaways during the live stream. And anybody is welcome to watch any of that stuff. If you register for the event, you get to join, you get to watch it, you get to do all of that, but you also get some extra things. You get registered for special giveaways that are just for those that do register for the event. There's also a little bit bigger of a discount code that you will get to your email for during the event. Plus you can still watch all of the things that we already have. What we are telling you about today, first of all, is announcing that this event is happening, even though we've spilled the beans a lot and most of you already know about it. But officially it's launching today. So you can go and register for the event. What we have this year, or this event that's in addition to what we had last time, is an extra VIP experience. It's an all access experience. There's more things that you get to participate in. There's more information that you get from it. And that is kind of what we're going through a little bit right now, where Nathan made the video to kind of explain it, because we love Nathan and his analytical mind, and he was able to explain it this way a lot better than Bethany and I creatives are.
I know. When he created a visual PowerPoint that like walks you through all the benefits, like I know them because I was a part of building this out, but he created a great visual and I think it explains it so well. So hopefully, Pamela, you won't be confused anymore. But before we share this, maybe I should drop some names of who's teaching.
Maybe we should drop some names. I got, our good friend Lori over the weekend that we met in Paducah texted me and was like, should I get this thing? Should I not get this thing? Tell me who the teachers are. And I promised her I would send her a list. And I haven't been able to do it yet. I was with my dad yesterday for Memorial Day.
Well, we'll send this video to Lori and tell her to watch it, because I think I should spill the tea, because I want you guys to know that if you were signing up VIP, and thank you to those who have already said that they have already, because you just trust that we're going to bring the best of the table.
Which we appreciate so much. And we love you guys.
We really do. I think it proves from our March event that I really do source like top talent for this. These are people that I follow, that I admire, that I love learning from, that are my friends in the industry.
Yeah.
And they're fantastic. So I'm going to share a few of the names. Some you may recognize, but I'm also going to share what they're going to teach, because I want you to understand like all of what we're going to get out of this. Okay. So in March, I didn't do this. So
it was a surprise every day back in March. It was a surprise every day. Yeah.
Okay. So let's see here. I'm not going to say what day they're presenting on. I'll leave that a mystery for you guys. If you sign up VIP, you'll get a schedule, but in the coming weeks leading up to the event. But I will start out by saying that we are having legit kits back because you guys love them so much, but we do have a new one of their certified teachers. So Michelle McIntosh is a certified teacher with legit kits. She's going to be coming in and actually demoing foundation paper piecing for you, along with showcasing their kits. Last time we just kind of went through what comes in their kits, but this time she's actually going to sit down and walk you through the steps for foundation paper piecing. So truly empowering. It's so much fun. We have Mary Beth Temple, who is one of our affiliates, and she's going to be teaching you a really fun bag project called a Japanese knot bag. So she's going to walk you through that sewing tutorial. If you know of Jennifer Long with Sew a Story, I think I'm really excited about this because she likes to think outside the box. She's such a creative person. She creates beautiful fabrics. She creates beautiful quilt patterns, but she has a project to show us how to make a quilted balloon, like an actual balloon that's quilted. It's so cool. Fun. It's so fun. We also have, let's see here, Megs and Me. They're going to be doing an applique demo with one of their brand new released applique templates, and it's the cutest little puppy dog you've ever seen. So they're a fun mother-daughter duo that we'll get to talk to. We have Stephanie from Wonderful Threads coming, and they're going to be showcasing a thread and creative mediums demo, which, I mean, if you guys don't know how many different types of threads there are a lot, and it's hard to keep them straight. And they're going to make it simplified for us so that we're making sure that we're sewing and quilting with the right materials, which I love. I have a new friend that I've connected with. Her name is Tracy from Zunt Embroidery, and she's actually in Australia, in Melbourne, and she's going to be joining us to do a machine embroidery and watercolor demo. Yes, you can watercolor on fabric with machine embroidery. It is so cool. Like art, but it is not that hard. And if you do any machine embroidery or even hand embroidery, you're going to want to tune in for this fun demo. We have another one of our affiliates, Chelsea Porter, who's going to be doing a fun bowl cozy tutorial live sew along with us. Linda's is a brand that we love, and their VP, Corey Pearson, is a renowned quilter. He does long arm quilting and free motion quilting, and he's going to be teaching free motion quilting to us on your home machine. For that. I am too, because the guy is he knows what he's doing. Okay. He's made some impressive quilts. I got to meet him in person at H&H and see some of his quilts in person, and I was just blown away. So I know that I'm going to learn a lot from him. And one of our requests from our March event was to have more quilting and not just piecing. And I said, well, let me find you a free motion quilting expert, and that's Corey. So you're going to learn a lot from Corey. He is such a fun presenter, and he definitely takes the guesswork out of it. I have another new friend, Sewing by Sarah. Her name is Allison. That's the name of her business, Sewing by Sarah. And she has the perfect binding for quilting. So not only are we going to learn piecing and free motion, but we also need to bind our quilts. And binding can be done so many different ways, but she's got some fun tools, and she makes custom binding that really can make your quilt stand out. And I'm really excited for her to feature that. I'm excited for that too. I know. And then of course, Amy Smart with Diary of a Quilter. She is a pattern designer, fabric designer, but she's also one of our affiliates. And she is the queen of like taking pre-cut fabrics and teaching you what to do with them. Like, okay, I've got a fat quarter bundle. I've got a jelly roll. I've got a layer cake. I've got a charm pack. All these different pre-cut fabrics. What do I do with them? You know, other than looking really pretty in my space. Well, that's what mine do. Mine just look cute because I'm scared. Like, I don't want to mess them up. So they all just kind of sit cute. Like, she takes the guesswork out of it and helps you plan and create beautiful quilts or projects using those. And I love a pre-cut because the less cutting I have to do, the better. I like to get to the fun sewing as fast as possible. And she is going to teach us a lot. And we've got some time with her. Who else am I missing? We are featuring another nonprofit this time called Loose Ends. And let me tell you. Get your tissues ready for this, you guys. Don't tell them too much because you're going to cry. Like last time we cried a little bit. Last time we cried a little bit with a nonprofit that came. This time, guys,
Bring your tissue boxes.
I cried when I was talking with her via Google Meet to go over what they were going to present, and I was going through it, and I was just like looking. It's the photos that get you. But it is the sweetest. I love to feature a nonprofit each time we do these events to remind us how our sewing, quilting, and crafting can give back in some really big ways. So it's a great reminder to all of us as how we can take our time and energy that we're putting into our craft and return that in some fun ways. So we had the Sewing Bees Club on last March. You can go hear from those ladies. We all teared up with that one too.
We did.
But again, it's just a good reminder to kind of ground us. So that's our presenter. We do have some special guests like Yazzie Bags and Brooks. That's going to Brooks Bitchin' Stitchin'. That's going to be doing some little demos for us as well and pre-recorded videos. So we do have a couple others, but let me tell you, we have so much variety from bag making and free motion quilting to foundation paper piecing to fun projects. I mean, there's so much embroidery, applique, like there isn't really anything we aren't going to discuss. And I think you guys are going to be really impressed. And if you weren't keeping count, that is 13. That is 13. We had 8 last time. We have 13 this time. We're squeezing a lot into those days. But
plus you'll see us. Plus you'll see us a lot. Yeah,
we'll be
Bethany
here.
And I will be around. You'll see us also.
Now, Kathy says it sounds fantastic. Yes. Deborah said Zunt embroidery is so beautiful. Absolutely. By the way, when she designs her embroidery designs, she hand draws and paints them first, and then she digitizes them. So they truly are digitized works of art from her own 2 hands. Blows my mind. So anyways, you guys are going to love this. Lori says she loves Corey Pearson for the quilted, for the promotion quilting. Yeah. So yes, Lori, you're going to be in for a treat with that. So I'm so excited about this. And just so you guys know, we're doing this event again in September for National Sewing Month. It'll be our last virtual event of the year like this, but of the Handmade Collective. But it is, I've already got people securing spots. That is how eager people are to participate and teach you and connect with you and educate and share with you. And so we've got brands, we've got educators, we've got influencers and affiliates that want to participate in the September event. So, I mean, I'm already excited for that one. And June hasn't even happened yet.
June hasn't even happened yet, which is so great. So I just want to remind everybody that the event,
your audio is a little.
Is it being weird?
It's connecting. It's sounding like you're in a fishbowl.
Maybe I am.
Maybe you are.
Maybe I am. I don't know.
I don't know.
It was weird to get connected today. Today worked out kind of strangely for some reason. I'm not sure, but it always seems to happen. I always try to do something and it's always a little weird. But I just want to remind everybody that the event is free. Everything that Bethany just explained, you can join for free. If you register, pre-register, if you go straight to our main page, there's a banner you can click through so you can register for the event. It will give you extra information. It'll give you access to blogs and downloads and a higher discount and special giveaways that are for those that register. So those things are for free. You can do both of those things. You can just join if you want to just join. You can register and get a little bit more that way. But we also wanted to talk about our VIP experience. So what Bethany just described is amazing. All of those presenters and all of those people that are going to be here, we're so excited for. But there's more. Like we have packaged and added more this time for this event that we didn't have for the last event. And Nathan, we mentioned this a little bit ago, but for those of you just joining us, Nathan made a beautiful video explaining it because he's really good about that, better than we are. And so we are going to show that video where Nathan is going to explain everything else that is included in the VIP experience, the all access pass for the event. And we're just excited that we're able to package some of this in another way, add some experiences onto it. That's just going to be super fun. So we're going to show you that. Right?
Sorry, I lost the last part of it and I think it was my AirPods.
Oh, there you go. I was just telling them again about how Nathan made the video that explains it better because Bethany and I lean towards the creative a little more than the analytical, and Nathan stays on the analytical side and he explains stuff very precisely and very well that way.
He does.
And he doesn't leave stuff out like we do sometimes.
He can explain it in a way that makes sense, where Melodee and I tend to be a little more squirrel brain. We will get to all the points, but
we eventually get there. But so we are going to show that video. We're going to show the video that Nathan made, which when you go to register, you can find it again there as well. That won't be in the middle of all of this also. But so we're going to show that now. I think Bethany's got that queued up, ready to go. So
let me turn that on. And then once we're done watching the video, we'll come back.
We'll be back in
questions.
Yes. Pop any questions that you guys may have about this. And we'll answer those after the video.
All right.
Hi, welcome quilters, those out there that are sewers and all those crafters. Thanks for being with us. You're going to want to stick around. Yes, the email's on its way with your registration amongst a few other things, but it'll be in your inbox shortly. I just wanted to share a few things, and I'm excited to talk about a new experience that we've put together for all of those that understand and maybe knew about part of the March event or attended it and are interested in, again, attending part of our June Handmade Collective. So we're really excited to bring to you a new Handmade Collective VIP experience, unlike anything else that we've done in the past. You're going to want to stick along because I'm going to talk about a couple of the bonuses and some things that we've done to really change the way that you can experience this particular Handmade Collective more like a retreat than anything else that we've ever done in the past. So we're excited for you to be along with me. Let me bring up part of a presentation so you can see. We're going to be talking about this. We're going to go step by step. I'm going to break out, what is this? Why do we have, and what have we done to put together this unique VIP experience? What does it include? What are some of the bonuses? And why might this be something that you should consider or take advantage of now in order to enjoy more of what we're going to be doing in June? So stay with me as we go through this, as we talk about every single one of these step by step. This is just going to take a couple minutes here as we go through this, but I want to talk to you about this. So this is one of the things that we had thought about, and we stepped back and we were like, hey, we've done this. We've done these live streaming pieces. We put them together. We brought, tips, tricks, education, projects, some of your favorite ambassadors and influencers together, some of our wonderful team members. And how can we really change the way people experience this? If normally a lot of us love to do things when we go to our retreats and our events to connect better or to find access to more things and have better projects, etc. So this is what we're doing. We put this together in order to help you have an experience without feeling like you needed to spend hundreds on classes or travels in order to bring this in a different way. So what if, think about this and ask yourself, what if you could just be present and think about all of the inspiration you're getting and not feel like you're trying to capture everything that's going on? You're not needing to write down all of the notes. You're not needing to try to remember in 3 to 4 hours, who was it? What was it that they taught? What was the specific trick or the technique or the tip, or what was that project again? What if you could just enjoy the demos without feeling like you needed to take notes? What if you could rewatch this anytime? Not just 3 to 4 hours, but I mean the very specific curated content about your favorite ambassador or that favorite project or that favorite tip, and you wanted to go back to that exclusive moment in time to rewatch that. What if you wanted to put that on your phone? What if you wanted to read about it? What if you wanted just to listen to it like in a podcast? What if you wanted direct access to this so that you could also ask questions, hear the behind the scenes stories, understand what these individuals are like in their normal life outside of just our Handmade Collective time only? What if? So that's what we're looking to do. We have built this to help reduce the amount of overwhelm that comes when we jam so much content into one thing, so many different demonstrations, so many different insights, so many different tips, so many different projects, so many different techniques. That can be very overwhelming. So our goal was to reduce that. Our goal was to help it so that the inspiration wouldn't fade over time, that you felt like it was easy to go back to find those tips and tricks that inspired you to finish your next project here in June, or to finish the celebratory quilt you're trying to do for July, or the stack of things that you might have in your closet that you were hoping to get to that you have not ever been able to do so. So our goal is to continue to pass that inspiration along over time, not just during the event, before it, and even after the event. And our goal is to help you so you don't have to feel like you need to remember and you don't have to take notes. And this can all just be put together in one place, easy for you to find. That's why we built this and put this together. So we're introducing the VIP experience. And this experience is where you can just be in your own place and watch, and there's no rush, because guess what? Every single thing is curated uniquely. And we're going to talk about how that happens here. You can make deeper connections. So we're going to be doing some pre-networking events, unlike things that we've done in the past, and some what we call post-VIP parties. and you can revisit anything whenever you want. And that's pretty powerful as part of this VIP. So really, a lot of the problems that exist out here is a lot of these processes are fast paced. They're very, it seems like continuous and arduous. I've got to take a break. I need to go have my lunch or my dinner, or it's at the wrong time, or I couldn't get off of work. There's all these things that make the lives themselves not ideal, right? And so our goal is to help decide and understand what these things are, to remove these barriers for those people that want to be part of this VIP experience. It's not just a one and done. So you have a chance to revisit every single moment that happens on every single day the way you want, and the details don't fade. So you get to keep those together in your mind. So part of what we did as part of a solution is we are going to talk about, again, these bonus pieces, but we've decided to take and look at each one of these 3 days differently than we have done in the past. And we've always had it recorded on YouTube, but what we have not done is we've never been able to break those experiences out and bundle things around those that make them way more impactful than simply just watching a 4-hour piece. And the thing that's nice as well is this part of this VIP, if you decide to sign up with this, again, it's not going to be for everybody. It will be for some of you. You'll be able to have this forever because there's no expiration. So here's one of the first bonuses we have, okay? One of the first big bonuses is the video library itself. Now, what is this really quick? Because a lot of people are like, well, I can just go watch this on YouTube. Yes, you can go watch this on YouTube in 4 hours. You can try to remember, was it on minute 23? And by the way, I've just done this when I've looked at something long, trying to skim along. And then, by the way, can you get transcripts, and where was this? And then can I search for it? And then I'll tell you, it gets to be very complex, or I just don't do it. I don't try to go back through a video that was 4 hours trying to find all the different tips and tricks that came through that. And then let alone trying to capture it on a piece of paper. So what we've done is we're curating and breaking out every single one of the experiences into its own video set. And you're going to see what else we're placing around this as well. So this is going to be a library of all of the demos, the tips, the tricks, the projects, the how-tos, the so-longs will be all broken out separately into their own video libraries that you're going to have access to. So organized content, short demos, by session, forever yours, and this has a value of $97. In addition to this, we're going to be doing some behind the scenes things. This is where you're going to be able to see part of the presenter setups, watching some of the preparations. You're going to be able to be part of what we're calling our early VIP networking experience. So connect with other fellow quilters like yourselves on our digital platform. And then you're going to get part of this backstage experience where we're going to be sharing with you what's kind of going on behind the scenes. That's valued at $47. Here we go. Part of bonus number 2. Now we have several bonuses, so stick with me as we go through all these and understand maybe if this is for you or not and why. And then you'll have a chance. And again, on this page, you'll notice that we've got a lot of other content for you to go view and to see if this decision makes sense or not. But okay, this is where we've got the bonus number 2. This is the printable transcripts. Well, what does this mean? So have you ever watched a video and said, boy, if I could just have read through this, or if I can go mark that tip down because I was curious to know a little bit more about what that was? Absolutely. What if I just wanted to put it on my iPad or take it with me because it's a PDF on my Kindle or something, because I just wanted to read through what the experience was? We didn't have that in the past. We are going to be providing printable story-like or short book-like transcripts of every single one of the videos. So you can follow at your own on your own pace, read instead of watching or rewatching. You can highlight your favorite tips and you can put these all into a binder to have them all organized. So this is a value that we have at $27 as well. That is part of this package. Bonus 3, this is where you're going to get access to all of the project guides in one place with all the listed materials, all of the cutting instructions, and all of the step-by-step guides that take you back to also all of those people that were with us during the event as well. So we'll bring all of that together in one place that has a value of $37. And here's where bonus number 4 comes in. This is a great one. This is an interesting one. So just think about this. I myself, and I'm going to kind of teach you a little bit here. Any crime story movies you've been watching, Dateline or anything else, I'll tell you, my wife loves them. I get caught up in those too a couple different times. But the reason I'm talking about this is often it's great to hear what you just saw from another perspective. We are putting this together from our 2 friends, Ted and Marcy. They're going to be putting together commentaries on every single one of these videos, in addition to the videos themselves, so that we get to hear part of their perspectives of what we just saw, so that you can listen to that as you're traveling as well. So we're adding an additional podcast to this as well, and that's valued at $67 on every single one of the videos. Again, not the big 4 hours, but each individual experience is what we're going to be putting podcasts behind for you. This is a big one. This is where we are calling this the VIP after party. This is bonus 5. This is probably one of the biggest ones. How many of you thought, man, if I could just, it'd be so much fun. It would be so fun to hear a little bit more about this person who's doing this demonstration on why they decided to get to this point, or how did they overcome some of their fears, or what's their biggest tip and trick that maybe they didn't share with us during the event. Well, guess what we're going to do? We have an exclusive VIP Zoom after party. So after the session ends during the daytime on the 3 days, we're going to have an additional extended hour to hour and 45 minutes where all of the people who presented during the days, all the presenters, the ambassadors, the affiliates, they all will all be coming through, and they're going to be together in the same room with you. And we're all going to be able to be live, and we're going to be able to ask them legitimately, like I'm talking with you right now, one-on-one, the questions that you've always wanted to ask, and hear the stories that we've always wanted to hear. We've never done this. And so this is an exclusive experience for this particular VIP package that we're going to be doing as an after event, our party. What's great about this is if you by chance can't join in one day, you'll still have access, because again, we're going to record it. You're going to have part of the transcript. You're also going to have part of a podcast so that you can access these in addition to the lives that we're doing during the day. You're going to hear stories, and you get to build relationships with other quilters just like you who have also joined part of this VIP group. So here's part of the other thing. We're doing also some additional daily recaps and some enhanced agendas for those that want this VIP. This is going to help you stay organized so that you know what's happening when. This is also so that you can catch up by chance if you missed something, because we're going to be curating all these videos in their own places so you can get the daily highlights and some emails. You're going to be able to follow your own path and create the ideas that you want based on the schedule so that you know when you want to join, who you want to watch, and be able to then show up at that time, or as part of the VIP, go back and watch that exclusive video with those things, the podcasts, the transcripts, and read about it as well individually. And this is a value of $27 that's included with part of the VIP pass as well. So this is what we're talking about. This is the value of this unique, what we're calling creator pass for this new VIP that we have not done. This is not just what we're looking at on what we did in March. This is completely different and on top of it. So just really quick to get you in your mind here really quick. If you think about this, you can go back, and right now you can go back into March and you can go watch the really long YouTubes, right? Think about this. You can go back and try to scroll through or listen to those. Sometimes that's fun. You can let them play in the background. But if you wanted to find something specifically, we didn't have it. We didn't do anything with it. We had no plans to do anything with it. This time we wanted to treat this more like a retreat for those people who wanted access to this, access to those people individually, after and before, access to the community, access to those videos, the tips, tricks, uniquely with their study guides, the podcasts, the transcripts, and everything else, bringing that together. So that's part of really what this is that I'm wanting to share with you here. So again, what that is, and these are the things that we talked about. And here's the value of what this is in addition to what we've done in the past. You get the entire curated video library valued at $97. You get behind the scenes access that's valued at $47. All the transcripts that are going to be story-like transcripts of every single one of those videos valued at $27. You're going to get all the project guides brought together and curated so that you have direct access to all those people's websites and all those projects valued at $37. You're going to get the curated podcasts with Ted and Marcy on every single one of those, so you can go listen to their thoughts and their experiences. You also get to be part of the Zoom, the unique after parties that are happening on those 3 days. You get part of the extended agendas that are $27. All of this is valued at $449, okay? And what that means is that we're putting this on a very special sale at $97 to give you more control and more access, whether you want this or not. Now, stick around, because here's a couple other things too. We're not quite done with what is included in this particular VIP creator pass that we did not do. Now, if you by chance registered, which is why you're here, you get access to the whole series of all the lives. Okay. So it's just, you're going to stream those the 3 days. There's 4 hours this time because we had more people wanting to demonstrate more things and help share with you more inspiration. You get your name entered into the drawing for those prizes and those gifts as well. So it's just like we had in March is our standard registration. So we've got the great discounts on all the products as well. You can be part of that pool. What we wanted to do is to separate out and provide something that really made this experience different. And that's what came out the VIP. So yes, there is a chance to be in this exclusive group, in and have access to these exclusive pieces, have access to these things that make it easier for you to find and be inspired and connect, to be connecting with those ambassadors, those affiliates, and those other educators in ways that you can't be normally when we just watch them 4 hours in a row. And yes, we're going to be able to do different drawings with that live group and some additional discounts for this group exclusively. That is quite different than what we're doing for the normal group who's registering. So 3 choices you have. You can just do nothing. That's fine. You've already registered. Thank you so much for registering. You're going to get an amazing series of emails and some specials, and your name's going to go into the drawing for all of the giveaways. So you can just do nothing. You can stay where you're at. Okay. Well, it's just fine. And have the experience we had last time, which is pretty darn phenomenal. You can also hope and continue to try to take all your notes, try to think you want to go back through again, the 3 hours. This time it's going to be more 4 hours worth of content to decide what it is you wanted to have, and decide what you can get out of it. Or you can just go VIP and get all these other things, keep everything forever, have access to it forever, get immediate access, have this exclusive experience. I always like to think about this. This is my experience with my wife and myself. We've done quite a bit of traveling. So if you think about this, and you've been maybe on a tour bus somewhere, and everybody, I kind of call it like getting shuffled along. We're going to go through here. Our normal registration is just kind of getting shuffled along with the normal group. Well, let me tell you something we did different when we went down to Cancun to go to Chichen Itza, is we went and we hired a private guide to go take us. Guess what we got to do? We got the behind the scenes items. He took us to a couple, I think they're called cenotes, some water pools in the ground that nobody else gets to go to. He took us to some amazing places on the road. In essence, his favorite behind the scenes restaurants. All of this because I was willing to pay to get a VIP experience that was not just being kind of moved and pushed along with all the other groups. And so that's part of what we're looking to do, is to provide something that's unique and different than what we've done in the past. And it's been a lot of brainstorming to come together. It's not easy. Our team's sweating it, trying to make sure that we feel like we can, deliver something amazing for you. And we're very confident that we can. A couple other people from what they found out in March, and as they've been moving forward as part of this VIP, they've really loved that they've been able to feel like they've had a retreat from their home. One of them, we know that because we invite in some of these groups that do nonprofit organizations, that they've teared up because we're bringing just experiences that are unlike anything else. And obviously, we've helped them. We've had people let us know that they feel like they belong to this group on how we've been able to put this together. So we're excited to do so. So as we continue here, let me move on. So this is part of the thing that you're going to miss if you're not joining. You're going to not get the replays. You can have the normal, just the long ones. You're going to miss out on some of the connections. You're going to get some connections, but not quite the way as you're going to join. The details and being able to go back with the inspirations, might not be able to remember that as much as you're wanting to remember that. Let me kind of go back here so we can see this. Remember what those are. And also the value. We just think this is a tremendous value that we're adding to this, which is quite different than what we've also done in the past. So imagine this. Imagine being able to rewatch the favorite demo, the perfect technique, when you want, however you want, at the time that you want. To be able to get access to the easy supply lists all together, to be able to listen while sewing if you're wanting to do so with those fun podcasts, to be able to ask questions in that VIP zone, and so much more as part of this. Again, this is what it's not. It's not meant just for people that are leaving things or want things to stay on the shelf. This is going to be something you can go back to and use again and again. It's not for everybody. Again, I would say that there's going to be tremendous value provided in what we're already doing again in June. Our goal was to elevate and provide something different and unique, more retreat style for those people who wanted to participate in this June's VIP Creators Pass experience, which is what we've got. And the other thing, again, is all this content you're going to have has no limitations to it. It's going to be something you're going to get and you're going to be able to keep forever as part of that process, which is amazing. So part of the VIP process, it's full. You get the full bundle with everything that was included on that. Remember, you get the bonus one. I'm trying to remember these, if we can go through these. The bonus one, which are all the curated slides. You get the unique agenda with some behind the scenes key pieces. You're going to get the transcripts of everything broken out in story form. You're going to be able to get the podcast with Ted and Marcy. You're getting the curated list, bringing everything together. You're also getting one of the best parts of this is the VIP after hours experience. You're going to be able to be entered and have part of a different series of drawings. There's some pre-networking events. And again, there's quite a bit of things. So we're really excited for you to do this. So just today, we've got this special pricing for you that you can get access to. It's $97. Again, normally $449 on sale at $97. So it's an amazing value worth the $97. So one final thought to kind of keep you as you're going along here, help you be inspired to finish your quilting projects, your sewing projects, your crafting projects, where our goal is to help you find and connect with more friends with the community, unlike things that you've done in the past. Learn so that you can also enjoy some things and multitask with like the podcast and do things that are differently. And here's what you can do. If you want to on this page, you can just go ahead, click and buy, which is great. So just take advantage. and buy into the VIP today and get access to this. It's secured, instant confirmation. And again, there's limited access to this. So we're not going to leave these at these prices or keep this like we've got it forever. So take advantage of this now while you can. Okay. So what happens next? Click the button, join the VIP, go through the checkout, access your dashboard, and you're going to be able to enjoy that experience. So join the VIP community today and help you transform what we're considering this new June handmade experience into something unlike anything that you've experienced before. And I've enjoyed sharing this with you. And I just wanted to leave you my thanks and my appreciation again as the CEO for everybody who's been able to be a part of what we've done in the past, everybody who's helped with part of our communities. So again, if you've joined any of our social channels and our platforms, you know, you're going to want to subscribe, like, and share those with everybody else as well. Our Facebook, our Instagrams, our YouTubes, our TikToks. Go ahead and find those channels as well as join us. And our goal and our pieces are to continue to help bring inspiration. Okay. Our goal is with the inspiration to help provide some additional education so that you find that you're able to move through and complete more projects than you've ever done before. And our goal is to help present you with some of that information as well that empowers you to be able to do more what you want with the craft and the hobbies that you love most. So from all of us at Caterpillar, thank you very much for your time and enjoy the VIP. Join now, sign up, get going. If you have questions, look at the rest of the page and feel free to reach out to us if you want to. info@caterpillar.com. Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Oh, you got fuzzy. Oh, there you are. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you. Thank you, Nathan. He does such a great job explaining that. Like Bethany and I have tried to explain all of that stuff, and we get so excited about each individual thing that we kind of go off into tangents and we never get ourselves back. So thank you to Nathan for putting that together in such a clear and concise way.
By the way, that video lives on the landing page. So I put the link in the chat a few times, but if you go to our website and you see events, you'll see the Handmade Collective, you'll find it there. The first thing you're going to do is just register as if for like the free, right? Sign up. And then once you register, it'll take you to the next page where you'll see this video and be able to sign up for that VIP experience he was talking about. Now, Melody and I were talking and we got it Nathan approved. We did, as we mentioned, share this event with some of our private exclusive groups, VIPs from last March and our insiders group last week. And we decided that, you know, we gave them a little early access discount. We decided we'd extend that a little longer and share that with you guys publicly. So I'm going to put that right here on the screen for you guys. So
yes. So if you choose to buy the all access pass, you go to our website to do that. You click through. When you get to the shopping cart for that $97, which, by the way, the $97 is a screaming deal for all that stuff that you get after the event. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But you can get $50 off of that. So it would be $47. Now we only have a limited number of these that are available. So once we hit the number of available slots for the VIP all access pass, the discount goes away. Whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? See how I get floopy? See how I get floopy? Which is why it's good thing Nathan
I want to say this, though. You were talking about the value of it, and we've talked about everything that you're getting. But for perspective, if you've never done anything like an in-person expo, in-person classes, or even a retreat, like, they're expensive. It's an investment in your craft. We wanted to help you create an investment in your craft through what we're offering, but at an affordable price and from the comfort of your home. So we're kind of like bringing it both places. But for example, I've paid thousands of dollars to go on sewing and quilting retreats.
Yeah.
I've paid hundreds of dollars just to go to an expo.
Right.
Just to go,
right.
You know, I've paid, I think one expo, I signed up for like 4 classes and that was almost $500 for those 4 classes. Because I want to invest and learn. I teach a lot. I very rarely get to be a student, but how I become a better teacher is to experience other teachers. And so for me, it's an investment in what I do and how I can give back to you. So just for perspective, it is not inexpensive to go. Even just to take one class can be $100, $150. And we're presenting you with 13 presenters, private Zooms to ask them Q&A questions in person, well, not in person, virtually, but like one-on-one, be able to ask them questions after the live to be able to network. I think one of my favorite things, and I had someone share this with me on a retreat that I hosted recently, was their feedback was, I knew I was going to learn something new because I was teaching the retreat. She said, what I didn't expect was to make 10 new sewing friends that they still connect and talk to They FaceTime, they text, they group chat. I love that I created an experience for them to be able to find that. I always tell people the one thing you least expect to get from a retreat or a class is new sewing or quilting or crafting friends. But that's what I wanted to create for you guys with that networking event that's the day before and those Zooms afterwards, so that the people that you see that show up in our YouTube chats and Facebook chats every time we go live, they become familiar faces. So truthfully, there's no dollar amount that I can put on making new sewing friends. And truthfully, some of my best sewing friends and quilting friends, I've never even met in person. We're just virtual friends, but we talk almost every day, several times a week. It's
funny how that happens now, right?
FaceTime and sew together on a random night, when we're both up sewing. I'm like, well, you just want to hop on FaceTime and chat while we sew? And so like, but I would have never met them had I not done some of these virtual experiences. Right. And so if you're looking to connect with people on that level and make sewing friends, I am telling you, this is the way to do it in a virtual way. Something that's never been done before. Yes, I can create that, when I go in person, but not everybody's an extrovert like me. And I recognize that. So how can I talk to the introverts? How can I talk to those that aren't able to go and do, maybe they're home with littles, or they're caring for a family member, or they're working and they can't get out and do those kind of things. That's fine. How can I present it to you in a way that it can be accessible for all? And I feel like we've created that. I truly believe that.
I do too. I do too. And my favorite part about this all access pass is, if it were me on that end, on the receiving end of it, the watching end, the experience end, instead of on this end with you through all of this, I love to be in the moment of things, and I don't want to miss anything. So to be able to go back and not just rewatch, because like Nathan said, I could go back and watch the 4 hours of YouTube a day, but to be able to go, oh wait, what did that one presenter say about that one thing that I want to remember? And to be able to have access to that, it's amazing for that.
I want to answer a couple of questions we've gotten. Yes. Kathy said, is the Creators Pass valid just for June? Yes, this is our package that we've created just for our June event. Our March event still exists on our YouTube, so you can go rewatch that. And we will most likely have even more to offer you in September. So this is just for our June event, because that is what we have curated for right now.
It is. You can access it for a lifetime, but it is just for that event. That's correct. Yes.
Lori said, I just bought the VIP. Thanks, Lori. Does that automatically register me, or do I need to register separately from that? Lori, great question. To clarify, once you register VIP, you are registered. Okay. So there's a free registration email sign up, right? And then it'll take you to a page to offer you the opportunity to sign up for that VIP all access Creators Pass. If you want to do that, that's great. You're already registered. If you don't want to do that, that's also great. You're still registered. Okay. The first step is registration. The second step is the optional VIP Creators Pass for that full access of everything that Nathan just went through.
I also want
to register, but once you get to that page, you will already be registered. So
However, I just want to mention, Bethany, for those of you that are here that may have been here last week, or that may have jumped in on this before we explained that part. If you jumped straight to getting that VIP all access pass, thank you again for doing that. You will be also registered as well. You don't need to go back and do it. So like the process is to go register first and then buy the thing, if you choose to do that. But if you already bought the thing, you are also registered. Because it's a little backwards from last week, but yes, you're good.
Let's see here. Someone just asked if they, if you, let's see here. The question was, is there a direct link? I think I closed out after registering before seeing this. Lindell, I'm going to just post the registration link again. You can just register again. It won't hurt. It's just your email. And then it'll take you to the next page. So if you want to get that VIP, that's the way to do it. So I'm going to put the June event registration here and drop the link again. Just click on that and go through the registration process again. You'll get the same email, and then you'll be good to go.
Yeah, this whole thing is also very much like, I like to talk about, although Bethany gets really mad at me when I bring this up, but I get to go see the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere this summer, and I'm very excited about it. I know she's mad at me. See that face? But it's so funny because when I was looking at buying tickets, I was back and forth between buying like a whole VIP all access experience with it or just going to the concert. And while going to the concert would be amazing no matter what, because I've only seen them 16 times. So one more it would be amazing. I love going to see them. It's a little obsession I have, but I have this whole experience to go with it this time. I'm bringing my daughter. We're getting picked up in a limo. We're going in early. We get to do all these, like, I'm so excited for the whole experience of it all. More so than just the concert, which is phenomenal on its own. That's the thing. This event is phenomenal on its own, but enhancing it with the extra things, it's what I like to do as well. Nathan mentioned that a little bit in his video. Like, I love to have all those extra things. I don't know. Like, I'm excited to do the same thing. So,
well, hey, you know what? I have a great idea because we have a little confusion about the process. So I'm actually going to share my screen. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
So this is the link that I've posted in the chat. This is what it'll look like on our website. This is our event page where you can learn all about the event and everything you want to know about it. Now, we have different presenters each day, and we've kind of highlighted those here. You'll see them here if you want to learn more about our presenters. Someone asked who were the presenters. They're all right here on our website. We did go through them at the beginning of the live. But we'll have more information on them. All of that is here, okay? And you can all look down here at the bottom. You can click on each of these and go to learn more about each of our presenters. We've written a whole blog post on each of them, so you can dive in a little deeper into what they're going to be presenting, any specials, all of that kind of stuff is going to be there. But yeah, all of that is here for you guys. Now at the top up here, it says get your creative pass. This is that free registration. So we're going to click on that. It's going to bring us straight down to the bottom, and I'm going to put in my email and my name. There we go. And I'm going to click Creative Pass. And it may be thinking for a second because I'm sharing my screen and it's probably like, what is happening? Okay, come on. I just did it, so I know it works. Let me try refreshing. Here we go.
Is it set where you can't do it if you already have?
I haven't with this email.
Okay.
So here we go.
No, I mean, I'm for our friends here that are.
It should still let you. So once we get in and that step right there was my free registration. I am now signed up for the giveaways. I will get information in my inbox to remind me of all the teachers and when this is going live. Now, if I want to sign up for that VIP Creators All Access Pass, that's where this video lives right here that Nathan just walked to. He's like, hey, you just registered, but if you still have questions about what is in this version of it, like this extra pass, this extra experience that we've created, that's where that video that we just watched is, if you want to rewatch that. But you can go through and learn more about it here, but I can click right here and become that VIP. Now, Melody, remind me again, what is that code? June 20 Elite?
Yes.
I'm going to put June 20 Elite in there, hit apply, and now it's $47 instead of $97. So just wanted to show the process, what it looks like, what you're going to get, the experience, so that everybody can see what it is. Now, when I went to the add to cart, you guys didn't see that because it changed to a different tab because it opens up like my cart and then I typed in the code and it does change it. But anyways, I just wanted to show the process.
Yeah, thank you for doing that. I think for some of you, if you have already registered an email address, it may not let you do it twice. I just posted a link that will take you directly to the product.
Oh, great. Okay, great.
So if you and then you can enter the discount code there. So if you click the products one, VIP Creator, right there, one of those two, that'll take you directly to the product and it'll bypass the registration page. Cool. If you have already registered, I suggest doing that just in case. I'm not sure how it works exactly.
This is new for us too. So if you run into any hiccups, please let us know.
Yes,
send us an email.
For bearing with us.
Yeah, like we're learning too, right? And
yes.
We continue to want to make things better. So if you run into any issues, please send an email to support@caterpillar.com and we will do our best to resolve it. and help you if, any way that we can. But please know that our customer service is top notch, and we take pride in that, and anything we can do to make sure that you're getting the full experience of this event.
Yeah. So if you, yes.
Page. Okay. Been doing that, but the VIP link flashes a checkout form and then drops back to homepage. Lindell, mine didn't do that. Maybe
try that.
If you're doing it from a computer or from a phone browser, let us know. Maybe try refreshing the browser or opening up a new tab. I'm not really sure. But try that code that Melody put in there. That's right above your comment. So that maybe that will take you to a direct link and see.
Yeah, try that direct link and see if that helps.
Yeah, and I'll work with our back end team that helped build this out, because I want to make sure that if people signed up and registered for the free version, but then changed their mind to add the VIP pass, that they have the ability to do so. So, and it's easy for them to access. So let me work on some of that. This is all great feedback for us, by the way. This is the first day that we're announcing this event.
We really appreciate all the feedback so much.
So appreciate it.
Oh, good. Lindell got it to work. That's amazing.
Oh, great. So see, we will troubleshoot.
Listen,
we're not tech savvy, but we'll figure it out.
Listen, there's no workaround that I don't love. I'm all about that as much as possible. So Eileen had a quick question as well. Do we get discount on Caterpillar products? Eileen, yes, the free event, we will have discounts on all of our products during the event at different times, different bundles, special things that we're doing. If you register to the event, you will get an additional discount code.
Yeah, and then discount code.
A deeper discount code. Yes,
so
make sure you register.
Into the giveaways, you also get a deeper discount code.
Yes.
Plus all the other goodies. So, and that's the free version. Okay. The VIP is a separate, someone got the VIP. Thank you so much.
Yes, Gianna had a question. How will we access the VIP dashboard? There will be an email to explain it all. And we'll make sure that it's not us that explains it, because we go off on tangents.
We will make sure it's explained very clear to you guys how you will get access to all of these things. Once you've signed up for the VIP, you will be getting emails about the networking event. That's the day before the live event even kicks off. So you can tune into that. I'll be there hanging out with you guys. You'll get links to all the private Zooms at the end of every single day. By the way, the presenters each day are the ones that come into that Zoom at the end of that day for our VIP members. So each day you'll have a different panel of presenters that you get to chat with. I mean, it's just, someone asked earlier if those are recorded. They will be for our VIP members. And so there's so much that's packed into that, and all of that will be communicated via email. And then once we're done, as Nathan had mentioned in his presentation, all of our lives will be cut down into some extra resources like podcast style, transcripts, and then we'll be clipping out each segment from each teacher, creating their own mini video. So you don't have to rewatch the whole thing to find one presenter. You can have them all curated into individual little courses that they had taught. And that will take us a little time, but we will be editing all of that after the event. And then we'll be bundling that up in a pretty little package and making sure you have access to it. So yes, everything will be curated and given out to you guys before, during, and post event. And you'll have all of that. Of course, if you ever run into any issues, you can just email support@caterpillar.com and we will figure it out together. And we appreciate your patience as we are learning. I mean, our March event was our very first virtual event and it went off really well. Hopefully this June one, I know this June one well, but we are throwing some new things at you and we appreciate, Lindell said final success. Yay. I'm so excited for you. Thank you. Thank you. Rosina said she just got the VIP package. Thank you guys. Now, if you are not already in our Facebook group, the Caterpillar Creations Hub Facebook group, I'm going to put it up right here. Go over to Facebook and ask to request to join that group. It's a private group. People just like you guys tuning into this live today, hang out over there. They share what they're making. Someone posted yesterday this denim jacket that they had sewn this.
Oh, it was so cute.
On. It was so cute. And it was their first project with their Caterpillar products. And so there's a lot of inspiration over there, a lot of fun. We do share like, hey, we're going live right now, those kind of things. So be sure to go join that group. As we get into this event, this is going to be a great place for you to continue to reconnect with people virtually and build those friendships and see who's tuning in and who's participating and what you enjoyed from the event or what you're excited about. So go join that. I am the one that approves all of those. So I hop in every day and I check.
Be nice to Bethany.
Yeah, I check my Outlook. Sherry and Marty just requested, so I'm going to approve Sherry Hoyt and Marty Dale right now. They just got approved.
I also want to just mention to Marcy, who, thank you for mentioning that you're looking forward to this. I went in and I found your order and I applied the coupon. So Marcy, you should get a refund for that coupon code here shortly. So I just went in and found that. I wanted to let you know that.
Great. Thank you.
Yes. And Arnell,
we will take care of you guys, Marcy. Don't worry.
We will take care of you. Arnell, let me see if I can find if you signed up for this one or not.
You guys are doing great. Thank you, Linda. We appreciate that.
Arnell, if you will send me a quick email to support@caterpillar.com, I think we can pop that up on the screen. We can look that up for you.
And then Melody, can you drop that direct link to the VIP again?
Yes.
In the chat, because you had it before. And don't forget to use the code June20Elite to save $50 off that VIP all access. Instead of it being $97, it's $47. Nathan just went through a wonderful presentation in our live about what all that includes. But you can rewatch that presentation either by rewatching this live or on the website as well. Tracy, thank you so much. We have worked really hard, and it's not just Nathan and Melody and I. There's a whole team behind the scene that is helping put all of this together. We'll be diving in deeper to our educators and presenters that are over the next coming weeks. We'll be announcing them each day on our social media and in emails with blog posts so that you guys can learn more about them and get excited to learn from them. So even if there's some unfamiliar faces with our presenters, I'm glad, because you're going to get to meet some new people and learn learn from new people. But I want you to know who you're learning from. So we definitely did a deep dive. We have some great videos from them as well, kind of sharing their excitement about participating in our event. So just stay on the lookout. If you're signed up for our newsletter, go to caterpillar.com, scroll over to the bottom right, and you'll see where to sign up for our email newsletter. That's the best way to get in the loop of everything we're doing. And right now you want to be in the loop with everything that's coming over the next few weeks leading up to the June event. And just a remander, this June event is the 18th, 19th, and 20th. It's a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So
starting at 10 a.m. Mountain Time.
Yes.
So
Bonnie Blair, you're approved to join our Caterpillar Creations Hub Facebook group. There you go. There's another one. I love doing these live.
I know, that's so fun. So Karen, our landing page and our registration page could absolutely be very busy. So if you want to do that VIP all access pass, click that direct link just below your comment, and you can get there that way. Leslie, you will receive an email, not immediately, but you will receive an email that will explain how to access all of the information after the event.
Leslie says she's got it on her calendar. I love to hear that.
I love to hear that it is on all of our calendars as well. So so the Handmade Collective is back. We had it in March, and the Handmade Collective is back for June. It will come back again in September. But for June, it's the 18th, 19th, and 20th. It starts at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. It goes for 4 hours, so 10 to 2, maybe a little longer because we can't shut up some days. So it could go a little bit longer than that.
Melody, it can't go longer because we have our VIP Zooms right after.
That is right. If for our VIP all access members, we will have that Zoom each day afterwards for those that presented that day. So we'll do our best to stop it at the correct time. If not, we'll kick one of us off and go do that and finish up whatever needs to happen. You know us, we tend to talk a lot. We might go long, but we'll figure that out.
Okay, can I just share this real quick? Lori, you are the sweetest. Did you see this, Melody?
Oh, that is so nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lori was so cute. We got to see Lori in Paducah. We mentioned that earlier. She texted me this weekend asking about this, and I felt super guilty. I was like, I don't really know. I'm going to have to look on Monday. And then I ended up with my dad all day yesterday. And so I didn't get back with her. So I'm so glad you joined us, Lori. She has all of her information that she needs now. So thank you. Lori's so sweet. Lori takes very good care of us as well.
And Lori had a question earlier where you can find the information on the presenters. Lori, if you go to the main page for the Handmade event, they're all listed there. All of the information
day by day
will be added once we announce them and have like their blogs posted and everything. So we'll be adding to that, but they are all listed there. So you can at least know who they are, put a face to a name, and then we'll be diving in deeper over the coming days and weeks. Just know, like, for reference, thank you, Jenny. Just for you guys to know, like, when we did the March event, we announced it a week before the event went live. This time we're giving you guys like a 3-week heads up.
It's almost too much time. It's almost too much because I'm so excited. Like, I want it to be this week.
So last time we just kind of dumped all the information out there. This time we're trickling it out to really continue the conversation and get you guys excited. And what we would really appreciate for anyone who's tuning in, if you watched the March one, Linda said she's going to go back and rewatch the March one because she missed it. So she's excited to rewatch that. But if you have signed up for VIP, or if you have registered for the free version of this event, or you participated in our March event and you're excited for this event, the best thing you can do for us is to share it. Tell a friend, share it on your socials, get excited about it, text the link to a friend and say you should tune into this. It would mean the world to us. Nothing is more valuable than word of mouth. And the best way to support us and continuing to be able to do these events is to just do something as simple as share. And so we would really appreciate that. The discount code, Anne, is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. It's June 20 Elite, and that'll save you $50 off the VIP All Access Creators Pass. June 20 Elite. It's all one word.
And Eileen, if you want to get into that Facebook group, just go to Facebook and search Caterpillar Creations Hub, and that should pop up and you should be able to join it there.
I'll approve you right now.
Bethany's got her trigger finger.
Eileen, you are in the group. I just hit approve. There you go.
There you go. Beautiful.
Happy to have you. But yeah, please spread the word about our event. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
If you've got a sewing club or a quilt guild or a creative group or an online Facebook group that you're a part of, that you guys all share it. We would really appreciate it. Sharing is caring. But you know, we do a lot to get the word out there, but nothing means more than coming from someone who has experienced what we create and can share that with trusted friends. So we appreciate that. If you guys need anything, just holler at us. Now, Judy, the discount code is on the bottom of the screen. June 20 Elite is the code. It's scrolling across there. And so you'll use that. If you are signed up for our email newsletter, you'll get it in your email as a reminder. But go ahead, everybody, jot it down. June 20 Elite. Karen?
Oh, good. Yay, Karen.
Success.
Awesome.
Happy to help. Now, what else do we have going on this week, Melody? We have some other stuff.
Well, we have our craft along on Friday. Bethany is doing a cute little.
What am I doing on Friday? Someone tell me. Well, first of all, we have a live tomorrow with Karen and Lindsay. They have a new segment on our YouTube, this Spill and Sew segment. It's so fun. They're the oh, we lost Melody. She must have bounced out. Anyways, Karen and Lindsay are the wives of the husbands the brothers that own Caterpillar. There's Melody. Oh, we can't hear you, so let me unmute you. There we go. Oh, you've got to unmute yourself. But anyways, Karen and Lindsay are going to be live tomorrow afternoon, so right here on our YouTube channel. So hang out with them. They are new sewists. They would say that they are beginner sewists, and their whole segment, that it's like a vlog, and you'll see more from them over the coming months. But they are going to kind of take you through learning how to sew together with you guys. I think it's a fun perspective from a beginner's point of view. So if you are a beginner sewist, or maybe you have experience and you can share some of your favorite tips with them as they learn and grow their skills. But tomorrow they both got new sewing machines, and they're excited to unbox those with you guys and show you why they chose the machines they chose. So hang out with them tomorrow. Friday, I will be back for a sew along. It is going to be a fun one. It's an applique beach towel project. And I'll have to see if I can find the one that my mom made me when I was a little girl, because I still have that applique beach towel. And the towel's in rough shape, but the applique still looks fantastic, because if you do it right, it'll last longer than your towel. And so I still have it, and somewhere it's in a bin somewhere. I'll see if I can find it this week. But please tune in this week to watch. Please share about our virtual event. Someone, if you said you bought it before I heard about the discount code, send an email to support@caterpillar.com and we will get that credited back to you. So we will fix that.
I found Judy. Judy, thank you. She said the same thing. You do need to put the coupon in before you hit purchase. But I found your order and I was able to get the coupon code attached. So that refund will come in through for you.
Yeah, you'll get that refund for that discount.
Yes.
And whoever SNEENE 11 is, please email us, because we don't know your name from your YouTube handle. So email us so we can look at we'll pull up the email that you've used to place the order is the email we will need, so that we can pull up your order and apply that code for you. Yeah. Lindsay and Karen are always fun to watch, and they are having fun with it, learning. It's I think a little scary to be learning and sharing it, live publicly with you guys, but you guys have been so supportive of them. And we love to see that. And we think a lot of people will relate to their experience. That's why we wanted to create that vlog.
No, I can refund the coupon code if you'll just either send me a quick email to support@caterpillar.com, or let me know what name it's under. Right here, if in the chat, if you feel comfortable doing that, I can find it that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll get it fixed. You don't need to cancel. It would be easier just to issue you a credit. So put that, email that to us or put it in the chat, and we'll, Melody is the one that sorts all of that. Thank you, Melody.
Yeah.
Leslie said, let's see here. She said, I just used my Caterpillar light board today on cardstock. It worked awesome. Thank you so much for all your hard work. Oh, that's awesome.
So great.
What did you make with cardstock? Are you making some cards or something fun? That's exciting. That's so exciting. And Leslie, if you haven't joined our Caterpillar Creations Hub Facebook group, we would love for you to join us over there. And if you want, and then share a picture of what you've made. People love sharing pictures of their projects and what they've made over in the Caterpillar Creations Hub Facebook group. Let me see if I've got any new. Facebook kind of pops them up in different places sometimes, so I have to kind of dig for them. But I will get them. I will approve. I usually approve pretty quickly. But yeah, we'd love to see what you're making. Thanks, Marian. Okay, so big announcement today was the June virtual event called the Handmade Collective. This is definitely ramped up from our March event. I mean, very much ramped up in all the best ways. You guys are going to have the best time. You had a great time at March, and I feel like, for what we pulled together so quickly for the March event was very successful, but it was just the beginning of what we're capable of doing. And I think you'll see that here in this June event. So thank you to those who have already taken advantage of this discount code, the June 20 Elite, to save $50 off the VIP full access pass, the creators pass. This is a new experience we're curating for everyone who wants to truly invest in learning more, whether it's sewing, quilting, and crafting. You're going to definitely get a lot out of it. If you are not interested in that, that is totally fine. You can still register for free for the event. And you won't get all those bonus things, but you'll still be registered for the event. You'll be registered for the giveaways, and you'll get a deeper discount on Caterpillar products by registering. And that is completely free to do, or you could do nothing at all. And that is okay as well. We're just glad you're here. And we are going to continue to create amazing experiences. And the reason we create so many different opportunities to experience this is to meet everybody at where they're at. If you are just wanting to watch, that's fine. If you want to participate and get some deeper discounts and enter some giveaways, that's great too. If you want to go all in and get the most out of this experience, that's great too. You get to decide what works for you. And that's why we give you 3 different options. We can't tell you what to do. We would never do that. But we are just here to create the opportunity for you to make the most of it. And I hope you take advantage of it. I think you're going to love it. I'm excited about it. I need to go register, and I'm participating in all of it. So.
I know. Have we decided if we register, if we can get some of the giveaways yet? Have we decided if we can put ourselves in the hat for that? Just kidding.
Look, I tried to get some of those giveaways last time with those legit kits, and I got vetoed out. So
I know. Tell me about it.
I know.
It's all right.
We do all this work. I should get a kit. Not that I have time to sew one up, but I would love one.
Yes.
Legit kits if you're watching.
Yeah. By the way, we might could get a discount. I might have a hookup. Chuck might help us out with that.
Let's talk to him. Let me drop the link one more time. Someone just asked how they can register. So Eileen, I'm going to drop the link right now. So register for June event here. And I'll drop that link in the chat. You can also find it on our website under events. So if you go to Caterpillar.com and you go to events, there's a section under events called the Handmade Collective. And that is what this June event is. We do these events 3 times a year. We had our first one in March. We have our second one coming up June 18th through 20th. And then our last one of the year will be in September for National Sewing Month. We don't do one in Q4 because it's holidays, and holidays are crazy enough. There'll be plenty of going on in the holidays, so don't worry about that. We do have some other exciting things that we didn't mention, Melody, that we'll be rolling out here in the coming weeks following the June event. So for July, hopefully. So just know, like, we're continuing to create some fun experiences for you all, educational opportunities. If you don't know, I've been sewing for over 35 years. Teaching and educating is my passion through and through, and it's why I love working in this industry, and having the opportunity to create these kind of experiences for y'all with our Friday sew alongs and craft alongs, to these fun events, to any other ways I can connect with you all. I'm here for it. So I appreciate your feedback. If you have anything specific you want to learn, put it in that Caterpillar Creations Hub Facebook group and let me know. Sometimes I'm going, man, what should I teach this time? Or what should we do next? And we would love to make sure that we're curating the content that you want. So let us know in that group. We would greatly appreciate it. So
we had a question about the coupon code expiring. We decided to extend it from just a few people, so it is still valid. So the coupon code you can still use. So that's for the all access class. You can still use that. So don't worry about that. We know about how to find out more on the event. And Jana, we get the same discount that you're talking about. But who asked Leslie what she was doing with her cardstock? She said that she's making templates for a quilt pattern with the cardstock.
Okay, Leslie, I would love to see that. If you are in our Facebook group, go post it. Okay, great. Well, I think we've kind of answered all the questions. If everybody's good to go. Again, if you have any questions or run into any hiccups with signing up for the event, please just send an email to support@caterpillar.com. That's support@caterpillar.com. I talk fast sometimes, I know. And let us know. And don't forget to use the code June20Elite. It's all one word, June20Elite, at checkout if you are purchasing that VIP full access creators pass for our June event. You will not regret it. We're going to have the best time. If you have any questions about what is included in that event, go back and rewatch this live, or you can watch Nathan's video on our event page to learn more about it. We played that video here in this live as well. But we're here to help you. We want you to feel comfortable making that purchase. If you have any questions or run into any issues, send an email to support@caterpillar.com. And otherwise, Karen and Lindsay will be hanging out with you tomorrow. I'll be hanging out with you on Friday for a sew along, and we can't wait to see you then.
Yeah. Thanks so much, you guys.
Bye.